Hi cuties, welcome to another day of Litmas! Today's video is a little bit different. It's not fully talking about books. There's a little bit of book talk in this, but I wanted to talk about solutions. I know many of you know that I struggle in general. I struggle with depression and anxiety, and it's not just like, I feel like people are now being like, well, everyone suffers from that, and it's like, no, I suffer from this. I have medication and stuff for it, and I struggle financially a lot. I struggle with my life situation in general, and I want to fix those things. But sometimes it's really hard to accept other people's suggestions and not feel attacked by it, because sometimes that happens. That's kind of like a trauma of my past, is when anyone tries to give you a solution, clearly they think you're an idiot, and that's just how the communication has worked growing up for me, and it's something I've been trying to work through, and sometimes it's just really hard, or like people give you suggestions that you've already thought through, but they don't know that you already thought through, so it's like, I already know that, that kind of stuff. So I've been thinking long and hard about different things I can do to help kind of fix my life. Granted, these are not going to 100% fix everything, but they're going to help me with steps, basically. Steps to fix things. Number one, you guys probably already know, I have been downsizing my life. I need to afford a cheaper place. I cannot afford the place that I live in. I love the place that I live in right now. I can't afford it. So we are downsizing the books. I'm just downsizing my stuff in general so that I won't have to transport a lot when I do move into a smaller one, and just kind of reducing the amount of stuff that I have, reducing things that I don't need, and someone else could probably use them. So we're doing a lot of donation. I'm selling a lot of things to help with money, but I know everybody's like struggling a lot. So I don't expect a lot of money coming from the things that I'm selling and getting rid of, but hopefully that will take down a bit of the stress of having so much stuff when I don't really need it. I'm not a person who necessarily hoards. I don't keep a lot of things. I've been very good in the past of being able to let things go and just be done, because I've moved overseas and stuff, so I don't have the mentality of needing to like save things from like my childhood or stuff like that. I have the memories, and maybe the memories won't always last, but we don't last either, so whatever. I don't need that. Even no matter how much my parents try to push a box of stuff from 3rd grade on me, I'm not taking it. and you guys can get rid of it too. Please stop keeping it. There's no reason for it to be living up in that attic. It's just collecting dust. No one's gonna care about it in the future. So the downsizing, I've been selling my books on Pango. If you don't already know, I have a Pango shop. You can go check it out down below. There's a ton of books on there by this point that I'm just getting rid of. Maybe there are books that you want. I've basically gotten rid of books that I have audiobook access to via my library. So I don't need these, because if I do end up really loving these and wanting a copy, I'm gonna want a special edition. I want to curate my shelves to be like, these are the special books, the books that mean something, they're special to me, and a standard paperback copy of a book, it's fine, I don't need it. Stuff like that. So downsizing has been one of the biggest things. The other thing that I've struggled with is my time management, especially because I do so many things now. I do a lot here on YouTube. I do a lot in writing. I do a lot in my work. I have a lot. I have Paul. I'm still training him to be a service dog to help me with my anxiety and depression, as well as we're planning on going to like children's hospitals and stuff and helping kiddos there, because I used to live in one. It was a fun time. No, it wasn't. So I use Habitica. Many of you know, many of you are in my group on Habitica. Habitica has been really great. If you don't know what Habitica is, it's a website or an app that you can use that kind of gamifies your to-do lists. There's 3 different categories. You can do habit trackers on it. I personally don't like habit trackers. They don't do anything for me. There's a dailies list, so things that you need to consistently be doing. You can also schedule them, so it's like once a week you need to do this. So I have like a calendar overview once a week. That kind of stuff. And then you have a general to-do list, and you can like get little emoji guys, not emoji guys, little kind of little bit guys, 8-bit creatures and things, and feed them and make them grow, and it's cute. It's been really effective for me. I get it, not effective for everybody, but that's been very effective. And now I've been doing a sort of 4-hour block of craft, write, read, video. The 4 main things in my life that I do on a regular basis, or at least try to do on a regular basis. So on my dailies, I have a 1 hour crafting, 1 hour writing, 1 hour reading a physical book, and 1 hour of video work for YouTube, so that I can kind of manage it. Do I get them every single time? Because 4 hours every single day is a lot. No, but I try to, and that's fine. So Habitica has been a really great way to help manage my to-do lists and figure out what I need. Then I've created something else. I've created a different game for myself, and that is called Task of the Day. TOTD. And in here are several cards of varying categories. So we have like an inventory check for my book stock. We have plan a month of videos. We've got declutter file drawers. We've got learn a Star Kid dance. Thoroughly clean the bathroom. Meal planning. We have a bunch of random tasks, and they're all in different categories. So we have a tracker, and it's kind of a way to motivate myself to do these. So every day I pull 3 and I choose 1. That's my method. So for example, let's do one today. I haven't done one today. We've got schedule a Sammy day. That's a heart one. We've got learn a Star Kid dance. It's another heart one. Give me some variety. And apply for a new job. So one of these I'm going to try to do today. I'm going to pick the Sammy one. That is the easiest because I have a full day. And that just involves me texting Sammy and going, hey, let's get together sometime soon, and schedule that day in like firm plans. Because Sammy and I are both really good at canceling plans at the last minute. But that would basically be it. So I would choose it, and then by doing it, I would win that heart. What does that mean? Let me go show you. So right here under my thermostat, we have the different categories. So all of the cards have one of these symbols on it. So we have a cleaning, writing, reading, craft, organization, video, administration, and personal. So when I do one, I fill it in. So you can see these are all ones I've already done because I've already been playing this. Once I fill up a row this way or a row this way, I will roll a D4, and that will go to my prizes. Woo! So, as you can see, there's different things that require different savings. So once I fill this one up, I get to get something off my Amazon wish list, or a different wish list since I don't want to use Amazon. If I fill this one, I get an article of clothing from holyclothing.com because I love their stuff. If I do this one, I get to have a spa day. And if I do this one, I get a weekend getaway. So I'm basically putting in savings for these should they come up. Now, will I be able to get those each time I fill them up? Maybe not. And that's okay. But they're goals to strive for. That's my method. If anybody else wants those templates, let me know and I'll just slap them up on my Ko-fi shop for like free. They're pretty easy and easy to make yourself as well, so you don't necessarily need it. I just made my own cards, and I laminated them with my own little laminator. That's what I did. So you can curate it to what you need to do. So that's task of the day. Money is always a big concern for me. I don't make enough to support myself at this point in Colorado. Colorado is getting more and more expensive, and things are about to get a lot worse. I have seen people do this. I made my own, which was a money saving thing. So this is a little notebook with different totals. I don't have a lot in here right now. Basically, when I go to my conventions and I do like cash sales or anything, any cash left over right now is going to go in here, and then I can use it mostly for emergencies. But eventually, if I were to able to fill this up, it'd be like $5,500. So I'm always trying, but every time I've gotten close to like doing a good amount, something has come up and I've needed to pull from this. So right now, this is kind of like the emergency cash folder. that one day maybe I'll fill it up, but not right now. So I don't know if you guys have seen these things. People sell them. I made my own. Like, I just bought this little A5 guy, and I bought the little guys here, and I cut out my own numbers. Like, you don't have to spend 30 bucks on someone else doing the exact same thing for you. I'm a big supporter of DIYing and doing stuff yourself. If you have the ability to do so and not have to spend your money on things that you can create yourself and can cater it to how it would work for you. I think the most I've ever had in this is like $800. I don't think I ever crossed $1,000, but had to use it because of things. Yeah, that's really the whole video. It's just talking about, here's my methods for fixing my life. You know, just downsizing a lot, and I don't have any like mental health things that I'm doing at this time other than training Paul to be my service dog. But I don't see a therapist. I would love to, but again, can't afford it, even with like a copay. There's just no expenses that I can do. I have too many mistakes of the past, and like, I'm not trying to be like, oh, everything is not my fault. There are many things that are my own personal fault for being in the situation I am in. There's also outside factors that are not my fault, but I'm not saying that I'm not 100% at fault. I'm, you know, at least 50% at fault for this, because especially Q in her 20s was frivolous, and now Q in 30s is angry at Q in her 20s. And so been trying to fix all of that. But if you do want to help me out and support me, the Ko-fi shop is there. I have a lot on there in case you want anything. You can subscribe just like Patreon, but I know Patreon has had some major changes that are hurting creators right now. So that's why I kind of like Ko-fi as a better platform in general. So you can subscribe. I think you can do like $3 a month and just regularly, and then you'll always have access to the early videos. That's kind of the only perk I offer right now. I'm hoping to kind of revamp it in 2025 to have a little bit more incentive to subscribe there, but you can also do one-offs, and then I have the shop and I have commissions open. So some of the commissions that I have are, you can make me read a book, you can make me do a specific video, I will edit stuff for you. Either if you're a YouTuber and you need video editing, I will do that. Or if you are a writer and you need a certain amount of words edit, I have a variety of editing services that I can do for you. I'm really good at developmental editing, but I can do like proofreading and stuff like that as well. Yeah, I have those services available on my commissions, and then my shop, you can buy any of my books. There's some art and stuff there that I've been selling. Yeah, you can get both ebook and physical books on there. There's like my old TBR game, Roll Your TBR. That's still there if you want it. I know somebody recently purchased it and I'm like, go for it, have it. That was one of the first like TBR games I made myself. So yeah, there you go. Yeah, if you have any other suggestions, I'm gonna be open to other suggestions. What I don't want is people to criticize like rudely criticize, I would say. You can critique what I'm doing, but criticizing it and telling me how I should live my life without consideration for my situation, and stuff like that. I don't want the unsolicited, rude advice. But if you have like a method that helps you with your time management or your finances and stuff, let me know. I'm open to learning about them, but don't come here and be like, well, that's a dumb idea and you should be doing this and you shouldn't have ever done that, da-da-da-da-da. I don't need to hear that, okay? There's no one better at berating myself than me, so I'm great at it. Champion. All right, so yeah, that's kind of this video. This is just me going, hey, here's what we're trying to do, and hopefully things get better. Don't have a lot of faith in that right now, but we're gonna hope. We can hold on to a little bit of hope, maybe. Okay. All right, well, that's this video. I will see you tomorrow, cuties. Bye. Let's go on an adventure. I'm a big proponent, wait.